I am going to show you the difference between the Sony A7CR. I use the 40 millimeter f 2.5, and I also use the OM-3, but I use the Panasonic Lumix G 12 to 60 f 2.8 to f4. And it was basically at the 60 millimeters, which is at an f4. So I want you to take a look at this slideshow and tell me which one is which. So here we go. So this is straight out of the cameras. No editing or whatever. I believe this is the natural on the this camera. The colors look pretty good. I do see a little bit of noise on this one, but everything is sharp and clear. But it does look a little washed out and technical, okay? But these are the settings out of the camera. And this is the next camera. So you're looking for noise, sharpness. This may have a little bit too much saturation in the color. Noise looks, I don't see any noise. But can you really tell the difference? And I added about 3 pictures on this one. So let's go out of here. I'm going to scroll up. Okay, so let's look at this flower. All right, if you look at that, let's just scroll in a little bit. So you can see dust. I can start seeing noise right here. No saturation, but a lot of noise, okay? Same thing here. I see noise here. And that looks okay. You look at, if you can start seeing the wood grains with the paint on it, that's how sharp this camera is. See, there's no saturation, hardly any color. It looks plain. I did have it in on incandescent lighting. Now this one has a little bit more color. It's more saturated, but I see no noise. You can tell the dust. I still see no noise, but it is saturated. And you know, the yellows are a little bit different on this one. And it could be the lens also, but the white balance was on incandescent also too. So it looks like the more yellow is in the camera. But it is more saturated, more color on this one. And you can see where there's dust, or yeah, that's dust from the air conditioning. And that's the cat from jumping on the, he jumps over the gate and he just sits there waiting for me to feed him. And if I don't feed him, he'll come and get me, beat the crap out of me. You can see where part of the rock is deteriorating, with the light. Have to clean it up now and then. But this is straight out of the camera. I think that's the last picture. Yeah. Okay, moment of truth. It's at full screen. I'm going to fill it. All right. Look at the file. HIF files. These are the Sony. With the 40 millimeter f2.5. No color, no saturation. I think it was on natural. I'm going to take a quick look. I'm going to turn it on. Okay. Yeah, it was on natural. Wow. Maybe I should put it on Vivid. And let's go to the next one. Okay. This is the OM-3. And I had it on, I don't think it was natural. Let me check on this one. Okay, the reason why this was saturated is because I did have it on Vivid. Okay. And let's go over here. That's why it was too yellow. I didn't have it on natural. But I don't see any noise. Okay. I did use the 12 to 60 millimeter f2.8 to f4. This was shot at all f4 at 60 millimeter. So it is saturated. Okay. But I've never seen the A7CR this on natural, where you got to have a little umph in the color. Look at that. Remember how yellow the other one was? What I'm trying to show you is you do have problems with noise, okay, on certain cameras with the higher megapixels. This is only a 20, but you can see how well it did. I'm just going to have to stop the Vivid. I'll just have to go to natural and really compare it. But I just wanted to show this quick take on both cameras, is that there's plus and minuses to each camera. All right. I was surprised because I'm looking at a lens. I'm looking at the 12 to 100 f4, and it's the IS Pro. It's stabilized and stuff. That would finish the lens collection for the OM-3. So I have one zoom, the rest are primes. Okay. On the OM1 Mark II, I think I'll get the 90 millimeter, and that would finish that selection. So I got zooms, I got primes on each Micro Four Thirds system. I just missing two lens. I'll update those, and then I got a complete kit. So I can either take the Panasonics for one shoot, or the OM systems on another shoot, and it'll cover everything from landscape to wildlife. All right. Both great systems. I'm having no problem with noise. At nighttime, I do cap it at 6,400, but I put it on auto ISO and it really doesn't go up that high. It'll go up to maybe 6,400 at the most, and I usually shoot in, where there's light, not in the darkness. And, I love the Sony A7CR, but that's usually in the daytime when I'm shooting that. I love the megapixels. I got macro lenses for it. It's a fantastic camera, great on video. The stabilization on the video with the Micro Four Thirds beats everything that I own. I just want to show you different things with different, cameras, different megapixels and stuff. And it'll teach you, or what I learn is that for certain situations, I know which camera will perform better and what situation I want to deal with. So anyway, thank you for watching. Remember, stay safe, keep smiling, and I'll see you next time. Bye, folks. Have a wonderful day.